Hi, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. I'm sorry if I seem a little, I'm mad. I just went to check my videos and I had already uploaded this thing on Sunday evening. And it is The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 2. So I think I got to do Episode 2, y'all. And I already did it, but the first one, I hate that. The first one I did with so much passion, so much grit, so much, I had just watched it. And when you just watch it, it's fresh in your head and how you feel, you know what I'm saying? So, here we go. So, anyways, Ashley, she met with her mom at a nursery, but we know that a nurseries is too expensive. I think nurseries are a little more expensive than my whole depot or what's the other one, Lowe's. So she had one of them, and she talking about how she having a housewarming and she how she want her house to look, and I'm sad that she's having a event on a day that her mother is not going can't attend because she got to work. She probably should check that shit with her mama's schedule first, as I think her mother should come. Even though Ashley mama ain't do that much for her coming up and stuff. I don't know. She alright. She cool. They talk. They close. So anyway, they in the. Says what I'm saying. I forget. They were talking, looking at the plants because she said she really like plants and shit about the ocean and her house. It's like a little seaside spot for her, minus the water, according to Mia. But anyway, she says that the mother said, I didn't know we went on vacation, that Michael was with you. That's surprising. Oh, we co-parenting. And she said, it's really cool. We get along just fine. Ashley Ash is a gold digger, and she not going to divorce her husband, who is Michael. And she don't care what Michael do. She just want the money. And she had them kids, and she always said he'll never take her to court for custody or nothing because he don't want to fuck with no kids. And he didn't really want Ashley to have children at all. And if she was going to have one, I think he thought that first one was enough to name Dean. Bad. Her kids don't listen. I couldn't watch them. She come back with my children there. I'd be like in that box over there. Hell yeah. So anyway, um, she says it surprised her that Michael was with her, and she introduces her mother to Nika by just telling her about her, how how they damn near. I'm just saying like this. It's like Wendy minus the children. Yeah, yeah. Her life is almost is just like Wendy, except she don't have no kids. Her husband a doctor. Wendy husband a doctor. She a lawyer. They go to school long enough. They should call them doctors, but they don't. So it's just a bunch of shit going on. So anyway, she invited her to the event. She can't wait to introduce her to the group. So Wendy and that girl, like I said, could be sisters. NECA, I think that's how they call her, NECA. So like I said, I think the bitch should change the date so her mother could go or check with her mother beforehand. So anyway, we see a clip where they show NECA and Ashley sitting around talking, and Wendy names come up. She said, "I know Wendy." NECA says, "I know Wendy. I met her at a function after a concert or something." And she said she was very nice. And when and Ashley face, she said she was like, oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, so I was like, see, but this bitch up too. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I think the reason why the first video, this didn't get uploaded, because in my description, I put pitting darkies against one another. Okay, I see you, Ashley. I'm going to put that shit back in my title because that's how I felt about this review. That's what she doing. She trying to be sneaky, but she ain't sneaky. So anyway, what she is stupid. So anyway, the mother asks, "Is Mike still suing Candace and them?" Because she said, "Cause Candace can't come to my house. It ain't enough sage for her to come to my house. I like it's peaceful and spiritual and open and all that type of shit." So anyway, she was like, "I don't know. Michael don't tell me nothing." But she did a lot of bad damage to his business, saying those things about him, and those things weren't nice. And um, you know, she did something bad. So he don't tell me the gist of what he doing. You just told us the gist of what he doing. He still suing her. So anyway, like I said, she says not enough sage in the world to invite Candace to her house, and she think that. And I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think she didn't invite Candace for a bunch of reasons. Cause Michael only didn't come to her house. We ain't even seen Michael in nothing in like the last two seasons. Have we seen Michael? No. So I guess he's not on the show no more. He can't be on the show because of Candace or whatever. But she ain't inviting her because she don't want Candace to have more read for her because she see her house. Mm-mm. It's okay, but it ain't to me not for no housewife. Not like the opulence we supposed to see. Her house and Giselle house look about the same to me, except her house is done. Even her backyard was shitty with them little thin ass flowers whatever. But anyway, let me keep it going. So anyway, she don't want Candace over her house because Candace gonna be here for more shit to talk about. So anyway, it's me and Karen, and they meet each other. And Karen look nice. I like the look that she has. I like women to dress youthfully but mature. Your age. Does that make sense? Like what Candace got, like what Karen is wearing is nice. And oddly enough, Mia has a clean look right here. I don't like Karen in her confession with that yellow on, with that wig. I don't like that wig. That wig is she too. It make her look like witchy poo. Make her look like a witch. I don't like it. A good witch or whatever, but I don't like it. It's too. And so Meg look fresh and clean. Like she ain't got no makeup, but she got makeup on because I think she got bad skin. And like I said, Karen looked nice. She looked real youthful. I liked her outfit that she has on. And sidebar, I want to tell you when I say dress mature, like I don't know if y'all watched the Bell Collective, but this last weekend, a person on there named So Gucci, she was wearing like um, a green pantsuit, but like it was green denim. But the way she had it, it was cuts out of it in the pants and in the jacket, and it was in like you know promiscuous places, like shit like that. When you 45, to me, I don't care what the fuck your body look like. This and these, they're gonna tell on you. So I don't know. Some stuff is okay because I remember my daughter used to and get mad with me because she just said just because you little, that don't mean you're supposed to wear this shit. And she right. She was right. So anyway, I toned it down. And anyway, let's get back to um me and Karen with that rah rah. You said this me blame it on pills or drinking, and she threw the drinking Wendy face. She ain't mean to, and And then Karen says, "Well, if the two of us can talk, then you could probably talk to Wendy." And she like, yeah, sure. I mean, Giselle might have a problem with it. She didn't say that, but you could tell. So when she said, "Sure, I'll talk to her," but she don't really want to. So anyway, she said, "I'm gonna set that up." So she goes, "Okay, set that up." So anyway, but for real, me like fuck that. I mean, I don't want to fuck with Wendy. I don't want to fuck with Wendy. So anyway, we at Candace's house, and she has her producer, her productions, her person, whoever it was, person in charge of her, whoever it is this person in charge of all of her concert stuff. So anyway, he telling her, so she telling us in her confessional, and she looks terrible in her confessional. I'm tired of her with them braids, and I don't like that African looking thing she got on. It's kind of like Candace's. I mean, kind of like Ashley's. Hers is like pink with some big old, I don't know, supposed to look like gems, but they look like some kind of bullshit off a little girl's jewelry box. Um, and I don't like what Candace like. So I don't like what Candace got on in her confessional. She okay in this green while she talked to this dude. So anyway, she walked. He said, "This is my office," and he's surprised at her office. because she got a picnic table in there. She might have picnic table chairs or barbecue table or whatever. Just said, "Oh, my husband calls a barbecue. I gotta fix it." But she do. She got shit on the floor. She ain't doing nothing. Pick that shit up. You're not in concert. And ain't nothing wrong with having no business. Just go buy a really nice, flattering tablecloth and make it nice. Put flowers on it. And you can have your desk shit at this part, then the other half, you when you got to talk about something, you just had them sit right there at the end, and the computers and shit ain't in the way. Anyway, girl, you can do it. So anyway, this is what I did not like. This is the first time I could say I've been very disappointed in her. He goes, "We can get Drew to be your opener," and she's like, I mean, Drew, I mean, I don't need her. I sold out Chicago. And he was like, "Yeah, that's, I just feel like I don't, bitch, when Drew had you on Housewives of Atlanta or whatever, you don't even let her do it. They said you didn't even let her sing a note or whatever the fuck. I don't know what happened, but she was on your shit, so why she can't be on your shit? You was on her shit, why she can't be on your shit? I think that's messed up. You like a hater. I don't care that you got a new label, but I ain't buying your shit. I only listen to your music. I listened to it one time, yeah, and I probably will never listen to it again because that's how you feel. And then you got to come. You like 40 something years old trying to make records, ain't you? Ain't you like 38 or some shit? Trying to break out and be a star. That's cool. And you can be on that chilling circuit, but you got the wrong type of attitude. I don't really care that much for Drew, but I think she's very talented in her singing. I don't really care about the acting because I don't think that she acts. I think the way that we see her on TV is how she really is in the scripts. I don't think she changes shit about her. I'm just telling you. When I saw her in the game, what was it called? Candy in the movie The Past, she was like her behavior is exactly the same as it is when she on TV. About what he is. Ain't no way my husband gonna go to Florida for a whole weekend. He can dial in and watch what we doing, but this motherfucker won't tell me where he at. So she played a dumb role in that, and she playing a stupid role in this. So anyway, I didn't like that she didn't invite her, and he didn't like it either. And it wasn't a good look for you, Candace. I think you need to redeem yourself. You probably somewhere wishing you ain't say that shit. So we got Robin, and who the fuck cares about Robin? And she's sitting there fucking around trying to separate some vitamins because she looked pale as shit. And then Ron walks in. Always supposed to be going to the gym or coming from the gym. This motherfucker ain't never got no sweat on him. So she pretending that he ain't there, but she there. So she tell him about the intervention. And she start talking, he start shaking his head like this. I don't hate that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. She said, they was wondering why, if all this came out with the girl with the hotel and you bought her room, then why would you go somewhere with somebody and have a picture of them all hugged up? All with them in the laundry. He said, I ain't gotta answer nobody shit. I ain't gotta answer you, bitch. I done told you it is what it is. I don't care. And then you see her talking about him with his job because he got fired. He did the right thing. My husband didn't do anything wrong. See, bitch, that's why you separating them vitamins and shit trying to stay alive. Cause that dude is wearing your insides out. So anyway, she like, oh my God, and I know my man and Juan didn't do it. And this would made me cringe. Not that he said this, but because he left somebody out. The first thing out of his mouth saying love was, I love my boys. I just love the ones at the school. And she's standing there in front of him. You done told guy all kinds of hotel receipts that you didn't stay in the room and you at the nail salon just stop by to say hello. Who the fuck do that? When you stop by the nail salon and you say hello, y'all set that shit up. Even we been watching on the Real Housewives. When you see them making them pedicure appointments and shit, them bitches call to ask was they there. Yeah, can you come by? They ain't just walk by there and they was in there. They was in there because they called each other. So she's just dumb. So I couldn't wait to get past that point. So she act like she can't look at him in the face. She act like she's scared of him, but he ain't acting. He don't give a fuck. He act like I love my boys. He never said I love you, Robert, or none of that shit. He's like I love my boys. So anyway, Wendy looks good in her confessional with that mellow yellow looking green shit on. So anyway, she visits Marsha, this lady who's supposed to be a producer of talk shows. So anyway, she's showing her studio, telling all the things she can do with the studio. And Wendy wasting this lady time because she knows she way out of the budget. And then she tried to tell the lady because she's sitting there and start talking about the money. She hears a lawnmower. It's not soundproof. That costs more, Wendy. So Wendy, every time you see her, she's trying to do an adventure. I think she just need to slow down. Yeah, slow down, Wendy. You all right? Don't go do nothing else. Cause I don't know, just don't go do nothing else. And if you do go do something, you not and you ain't gonna be successful at no talk show. You should take your ass to YouTube like me and all the other people that get started off, and then you ain't got no problem because you start on YouTube. Listen to me, Wendy. If anybody's listening to this, send this shit to Wendy. Because I don't do that slide in DMs and sending people shit. All she got to do is go on YouTube. She already got the following. All the people her followers from RHOP will come follow her ass on her YouTube. She can name anything she want. Wendy the wino. Wendy like the wine. Wendy in the bottle of wine. Come see Wendy. Wendy talk show. Whatever the fuck she want to name it. And she don't got to start with no money. All it needs is a computer. And I'll use a microphone because sometimes it's not that clear. But that's all you gotta do. And watch your shit blow. You're gonna get ad revenue. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get a whole bunch of clicks, especially if you telling them like if you sharing some real shit. So I'm tired of telling you how to make money, Wendy, the easy way. Just stop doing that bullshit. Just like if Nene would spend time on her page, I don't go over there either. But if you see what spend, but she got the subscribers, spend time on her page and put some interesting shit. Or just people fucking sit around and watch other people with they ain't got money and watch what the fuck they doing all day long. And just watch them. They ain't doing shit. They ain't cleaning up the house. They sitting around playing games and shit all day. She could do it. So anyway, Karen do this shit with some kind of Pilates shit. She invite them. You can tell they never do Pilates. That they all just go somewhere and lay down and get sucked on. The only person that was really into this shit was what's her name? Ashley, because y'all know Ashley like to work out and shit. So anyway, Ashley got some new titties and she named them Diamond and Demon or some shit. Okay, she's somebody in orange in that confessional. I think it's Giselle. I don't like it. It look stupid. It don't look good. So anyway, um, they started talking about the lady telling them instruction to open up their legs, and Giselle's like, "Oh, I had my legs open all the time for my man." Don't nobody believe that shit. Cause when y'all was in the kitchen together doing that bullshit, that shit ain't look. Let me bend over for you. Let me dance for you. He was like, let me cut this fucking salmon. Can I please have this guy? You got a bigger frying pan. I'm bending over. Are you watching? He wasn't watching. No. He was doing like he trying to be on the show with you. It just never wasn't nothing tender. And then I'm gonna tell you something else I'm like. I like that I seen Grace, but I mean I seen the other Adore, whichever one of the little girls it is. The dark skinned ones you don't really fuck with like that, but the light skinned one you do. So she could go off to college. Let me see how much you show of these girls. 'Cause I was surprised she was sitting at the table. The oldest one, excuse me, must not have been at home because you kind of placate to her because she looked more like you than the other two. The other two, I think, favor more like their father. Either way, they're more beautiful. And then I wanted to tell you about this too. Sidebar, y'all. I can't remember where I seen it at. Oh my gosh, I want to say I like this guy, his channel. His name is Make It Make Sense, and Mims is what they call him. And I had to be his show where the Giselle ex-husband had a dossier, like a whole book, where he was like, I didn't want her to be on the show. I don't want to be on the show. I wasn't in a relationship with her. I was seeing somebody else. Then the woman that he was seeing, I think she was mad because he was just doing shit for the show. But it was getting under her skin because I think she was pregnant. And he was like, she be lying, that she a liar. And that right there, that's the storyline right there for Giselle. But That's the real and the real. I don't know why they hiding it. He said he sent the shit to Bravo, NBC. It's like I see a book. It had something to do with that lady that was on there, the one that got in the fight. Oh my God, what was her name? Monique. When Monique had that book and she had his phone number, she said, da, 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 is this his number? And she was like, that's his number, because she had to, because if she hadn't, they would have called him and verified it. But she had this big ass book, well, the same kind of book. I can't say it's the same type of information, it's probably worse. It's about her and her relationship with him and how she was, I don't know. It was just weird. But Ashley not gonna get a divorce because she like that money. Yeah, and he don't care if he divorced her or not. I think probably he said he probably staying married to her for a tax reason, knowing her husband. Um so anyway, while I had this thing, Giselle started saying, well, Karen, you owe my friend Robin um of apology, because we're talking about apologies. You need to give my friend one because you said that you seen her husband with somebody and it looked just like you and this and that shit wasn't true. And she said that was partially true. She said, but you know what, fuck it. When I see Robin, I'll apologize. Ain't nothing I'll apologize to her. So I don't know why I actually tell her that his name's not on the house for the deed, but he paying the house. So the house is all hers. He just make the note. I don't know, her shit sound fishy. She shouldn't have did it that way. So anyway, they started talking about Candace, and Ashley said, I don't talk to Candace ever since we had the reunion. She was like, don't talk to me, don't say nothing to me, don't speak to me, don't text me, leave me the fuck alone. I leave her alone. So anyway, I just noticed that they look all glam to work out. That's crazy. They dressed up to work out, that shit on their face. So anyway, Ashley has a party at her house, and to get to the backyard, she's allowing you to walk through her house, which is quick as a motherfucker like that. So everybody in the backyard, and I'm in the backyard with them looking, and it look thin. It don't look lush. You know what I'm saying? Look on the sprinkle. Look naked. Look like it's too much. It's like it's not enough stuff for the space, so it's too spread out. I'm a decorator and I'm a interior design. You can't tell by my house because these pictures still together, but we just in here. So anyway, she had like menus and shit on the plates. She maybe had 3 tables at the most. She shouldn't have did that. She should have been one big ass menu. If she was trying to do a budget, just paper and shit blowing all over the place. But actually looked nice. It's the best I've seen her look in a long time. And that hole is tiny. She getting about as dark as me. So anyway, um, this outfit is ugly. And she bought 2 cases of Corona. Why she buy her a thing? I think she bought 2 6 packs. She's so fucking stingy. She bought Corona to a housewoman gift. She should have brought her something like a plant or some shit in the Corona because that was cheap. It was Corona like $8. I don't know. I don't buy it no more, but she probably spent about $22. Um, So they talk about Michael and she said he don't come to her house. It's a 1 hour rule, but I think it's a 1 hour rule for her. She said he don't come over there anyway. And then she said when they was on vacation, he was very respectful, that he didn't try to do anything. She act like you wanted him to. Maybe if you got some, you had a little bit of extra in your allowance. So, Karen look okay with her suit on. It's so funny because her and Sharice pretty much got the same outfit on, but just different color. They wear a pastel pantsuit. I mean short set with a jacket. And Mia show up finally. And it's okay what she got on. And I'm laughing at her because she said, "Oh, it's a little seaside. Where's the water?" The bitch knows she ain't buying no water because she did. Our house would have cost more than 2.2 million. So anyway. Mia and Karen, they don't hug, they shake hands because they're trying to build their relationship up. So anyway, Wendy comes in. When Wendy comes in, she reaches to hug Ashley, but um, Giselle move out the way like she got some stench on her. But when um Wendy walk in the room, they all look at her like she crazy, and I look at her like she crazy too. I'm like, what the fuck is you wearing? Why did you wear that? What the fuck is it? It's some kind of denim um stone wash with some Austin Power go girl boots. It looked horrible from the back, and when they showed the front, it looked even worse. So anyway, Ashley get them all a tour of her house. Was ain't none of them talking to each other, and tour of her house takes about this long. She put her boys in the same room so she can make herself two closets because they in the same room. They little, I guess it'll pass for some people, but I don't think I would have done it. So anyway, she just made sure she hugged everybody except me and Giselle. So anyway, I see house look okay. She got a kid furniture in that bitch though. They tear that furniture up. Her furniture is kind of cheap. So anyway, everybody is shocked to see that girl, that lion girl, the one they call Kermit the Frog from Sesame Street. She showed up at the party, and Marie and Mia and Wendy was like, "What the fuck?" So anyway, they talking and shit, and they get outside and they sit at the table. And Ashley tells Wendy, "I need to talk to you. Can I talk to you?" She said, "Play catch up with you. You ladies will be fine." So they go in the house and they sit down, and the Wendy start first. She was like, "Yo, that was some bullshit. Why you invite this girl? You say you're my friend, and you know this girl lied on just by everybody in the group, and you bringing her around. What you trying to like start some trouble and shit? Cause I don't want no trouble, but it could be something if you wanted to be." And she said, "I like you, and I'm proud of you. You got your little house and shit. You survived it, and I just want to do the same thing." So Wendy said, "Yeah, I want to feel the same way about you. Have to get a level of trust." So I'm just gonna tell you, Nikki told me that your family practice some shit over there, some voodoo evil shit, and that you abandon y'all the shit y'all practice is some evil shit. And I just wanted to know what's up with that. So she was like, "What?" She said, "We don't practice no evil. That was a thing a long time ago, years ago in my tribe." But she said, "I don't do that." So anyway, in comes anyway, they like Nika. So anyway, Wendy says she don't like the lady named Deborah, and that it feel like it's doing some backstabbing shit. And she said, we our lives are kind of. She brought Necker. Their lives are kind of identical to me. It's that nigga don't have no kids, and so I think what they brought Nico on was to fight Wendy. So Ashley says that she will respect that it don't seem like she's trying to be trustworthy, inviting her to her kids' party and getting you. She said, invited. I don't know. She said we got to work on our trust. I don't know what the hell was going on with I wrote right here. I must have got tired. I don't know, tired. See her so dumb. So anyway, she's sitting there believing that they her that Ashley her friend, and she not. So anyway, so I think she starts something else. This is what she start off. Ashley starts that. Well, Nika had to want to know what kind of doctor were you? And I said, I'm a doctor of philosophy. And she was like this shit ain't no real doctor shit. So anyway, uh, it's only 1% of a lot of I guess 1% of doctors in philosophy in the world. So anyway, she tried to do some shit with the family, and it's just weird. I don't know. Ashley is stirring the pot to get some shit started, and so was what's her name? What's her name? What was that woman named Giselle? When she was with Uncle Lumpy or Bumpy, And she said, "My this review is crazy because, like I said, I just did the damn, and I did it earlier, like 3 days ago. The night of it was the Sunday. The day is now Thursday, so like 4 days ago I did it, and I just checked and it didn't upload, and I'm pissed about it. But um, what I was gonna say, she was with Uncle Bumpy, and she said, "Did Uncle Bumpy know that Michael was with you on your trip?" And he was like, "No, Michael went with you." So he said, "I tried to stay in my lane," and Giselle said, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, I tried, but he cared about her, so when something off, he gonna ask her about it." So anyway, you can see the beginning of Ashley trying to pit Nika against Wendy, because Wendy already feeling some type of way, like, "Oh, why she trying to discredit my shit?" Going to college is a damn challenge. So for her to finish and complete, and she had to take some type of exam and shit, so she know what she doing. So anyway, again, bunch of mean girl shit. Giselle with her fake ass boyfriend. I'm glad we saw more camera time with Karen. I don't know why they brought Sheree back. Is she gonna say anything besides cry about the shit with Robin? And I'm sick of Robin. So anyway, I'll see y'all on Sunday with the next recap. Bye bye now. And before I go, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and you've been here with me for 31 minutes and 8 seconds. I love you. Bye.